Hi, welcome to Meru Accounting. So this is the presentation we have prepared specifically for architecture and construction industry, and it would explain you the key aspects of bookkeeping for architects and construction industry. To introduce ourselves, we are a firm of chartered accountants, and we have been doing bookkeeping for a lot of clients based across the globe, and have been doing that since past 7 years. We have got a lot of experience working with real estate construction businesses, and we have made an attempt to document down that and explain the key aspects of bookkeeping or for architecture and construction industry. So in this, we'll cover these points, which will be the core and which will help you to understand how the bookkeeping needs to be done and how you can present proper management reports for them. So before that, I'll take you into some of the normal aspects on how the bookkeeping would work and how bookkeeping can be done for the construction, and then we'll move into the advanced points which I've mentioned here with. So accounting for payables, where we'll be setting up one central email ID where we'll be getting all the bills from the vendor, and then we'll be entering those bills into the accounting software so that none of the bills are missed out and they are properly taken care of in a timely manner. Will ensure that there should be a very good cost tracking via materials and cost of labor as well, so that none of the cost is missed out and it's taken care in a perfect manner. So, more you feed in the details with a project level basis, the more details you should be able to have on a profitability per project. For the employees and contractors as well, we'll have a time entry of theirs and we'll record that via each of the project, and we'll ensure that uh, the expense of employees and contractors is also recorded as a project level as well. So that way you'll be able to know what's your profit via each of the project. That is most important part in the construction sector. So after the end, it matters that how much the money company made out of a particular project. So we need to ensure that each of the cost which is related to a particular project has to be tracked exactly as per the project it relates to. For US clients, need to ensure that the 1099 is being taken care of in a correct manner, and you should get you can expect a good management report from an accountant on a monthly basis. Here are some of the reports which I've put in so that you can know which reports you should expect from your accountant and ensure that you have got a good bookkeeping process in place. So now coming to the advanced aspects of bookkeeping and what needs to be done. So number one is project cost tracking. As I mentioned earlier, project cost needs to be tracked so that none of the expenses is missed out and you know your project level profitability. Revenue recognition is an important aspect where the projects are going over a number of years. In that case, the revenue should be recognized over the period of time under which the revenue means the project, the span of the project. Now, for accounts payables and receivables, a proper track needs to be kept so that you can know when to pay your vendors, and it helps you in your cash flow management. Job costing. So if you are seeking cost for each of the jobs, you need to ensure that the proper job allocation is being done. This is more for the construction industry where the cost needs to be tracked by each of the job. For budget versus actual, ensure that you have got a proper budget in place for each of the projects, and the analysis of that is done for budget versus actual. Uh, Ensure that the taxes are being taken care of and the depreciation is being properly amortized so that none of your non-cash expenses is left out to be accounted for. You can take insurance and ensure that you're properly managing your risk. Yeah, so that's one of the aspects. And now, touching base upon some of the key performance indicators which are used for construction industry and ensuring that you are tracking the business in a correct manner. So profit margin is one. So it ensures that you are hitting your profit margin is required. Ensure that the projects are being tracked correctly, and what is the backlog in the work, and what's the estimated cost in order to complete the project to its end. uh, Work for productivity. You should have productivity software or and a timesheet to ensure that the workforce remains productive. And bid to win ratio, it helps you to know how many quotations you have placed, and it helps you to understand what bids you are winning. Aging is to ensure that your working capital is being managed in an efficient manner. Overhead cost, you need to ensure that there are some costs which are just classified as overhead, and they are not particular to related to any product project. You need to analyze those overhead costs and ensure that those are also bifurcated onto various projects based upon the percentage of each project is being utilized. So that's an important part in budgeting, because many overheads go on in large companies, and if they are not allocated to various projects, they might be just uh, piling up to the cost of the project. Then there's project duration and return on investment. Obviously, it's a profitability ratio which needs to be taken care of. And then some of the non-financial KPIs are customer satisfaction and safety records. So that was all on how we do bookkeeping for real estate, construction industry, and architects business. If you have any questions, we'd love to help you. We are experts at Meru Accounting and have been servicing since many years for real estate industry. So do write back to us, and we'll love to take your feedback and take it from there. Till now, goodbye. Thank you. Have a nice day.